Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. This is Fantastic Looks number 6. And I want to go back into the Saharan palette from Juvia's place. And I wanted to work with that green and that gold on camera. And so I'm going to just go in with a transition color. We're going to go back into this shade called Catasina for the transition. And we're going to lay this down in the crease. And we're just going, I already primed my eyes and I've got my base and eyebrows and everything done. So I just want to have just something for these shadows to blend into, because this green is a like a satin finish. And it's just really, really pretty. So I'm just tapping that into the shadow about 2 or 3 times, and on the side of the brush, I'm using this fluffy brush here from Complex Sculpture. I'm just tapping that into the crease, and we're just basically setting the eyeshadow primer. And through the crease, we're covering all of that middle part of the eye there. Just a quick wash of color, and just blending it on up towards the brow bone. Nothing too dark. I could build this up if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to let that be right there. Okay, now I want to go right in. Let me switch brushes here. I want to go in with a darker brush, and I mean with a like a looser, fluffier type brush, and I want to go into this darker shade here called Kia. It's like a really dark green, and I'm going to use this light little brush here because this is really pigmented, and I'm not really going for a dark look, but this shade could take us there real quick. And you see how it lays down. It's just like bam. So anyway, but it's got that nice little tip to it, and I can just get right in here in the deepest part of the crease and just blend that. I just want to go right into that deep part there. And we're just going to carry that down onto the lid for like a V shape. Nothing elaborate, but we just definitely want to hit that corner. This shade right here almost has like a black undertone to it. And it can smoke out. You can blend it up and smoke it out really easily. So there you go. You see that. Alright. So let me do the other eye. And you see I didn't have to dip into that shadow, but just that one time. And I just go tap, tap, tap is all I do. And I mean, I got all of that payoff on that little bit there. So again, we're just staying right there pretty tight in the main part of the crease. And then we're going to come down onto that out corner there. That little, and create that V shape. And I'm just carrying really what's the shadow that's left on the brush. That's what I'm carrying down onto the lid. I don't want to dip back into the palette if I don't have to. So we're just going to blend that up just a little bit. I'm trying my best not to do a nighttime look here. I just want to do something with this green because I really like this green. I think it's pretty. And I'm going to have to dip back into it just to even things out. Because I've got more on the one eye than I do the other. And that's the way it goes sometimes. And I love this shade. This shade right here is pretty all year round. It's just that really beautiful, like a pine green. Just a little bit more right there on the tip. All right, let's check that out. Okay, we're pretty even there, pretty even. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into that first shade that I used with that fluffy brush that I used, and I'm just gonna kind of buff out those edges up there towards the top. And I'm gonna swing it around and just soften that up. And don't worry about that brow bone because we can always put something on that brow bone later. So, but for right now, we're just gonna help that green shade kind of smooth it out a little bit. Smooth out those rough edges. And just soften it, you know. Okay. So now I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to take this pointed one here from Complex Culture, and I'm going to go back into the green. And I'm just going to put that underneath the lash line. And I'm going to swing that out here on the corner to connect with what's out there on the the outward section of the lid. Okay, now I'm going to go into the palette with this shade called What a Babe. It's that gold shimmer. And I'm going to use my finger. And this shade is like fabulous. Perfect for the green. So I'm going to just pop that. Let me start on this eye. I'm going to pop that on the lid. And it's got a brassy look to it, but it goes really good with the dark green, I think. So I'm not going into the inner corner too much as I am just right there on the lid. All right, let's get this eye. And it's got such a beautiful metallic shine to it. I just love it. Kind of like a half cut crease thing, but not really because we didn't cut the crease. But you can just see how this gold just really pops. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of blend that up into this front section right there in the crease. Let that green just kind of, that gold just kind of blend into that green. Just real easy like. Okay, then I'm going to take that brush that I used the green, And I'm just gonna sweep that green over onto the gold. I don't have anything extra on the brush. I'm just blending just to kind of take away that any kind of harsh lines, and just go back over what's in the crease there. Okay, so far there's 3 shades is what we've used. Now I need a brow bone highlight, but I don't want to use that gold. And everything else in the palette is pretty dark, except for, let's see, I've got this white, which is, it's kind of chalky. Here, let me show you. See, it's really pigmented. So I'm not really wanting to go that direction today. But we've got like this really pretty like peach. It's like a peach shimmer. And so I may just find me a little brush here and just lightly use it. It's called Zoya. It's right here in the palette. And it looks darker in the palette than what it really is when you swatch it. And it blends right in with my skin tone, so I can just tap that in, and it'll give me that shine that I'm looking for without, you know, being like a really bright pop of white or anything. Kind of a warm goldish coppery kind of a color. That's what I'm looking for right there. And this blends right in with my skin tone really good, but yet provides that shine that's not going to be too, you know, too much of a contrast. I want something that's going to blend in real nice. Okay. All right, so let me go off camera, and I am going to put on mascara, and we'll come back and do a lip look. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I put on some mascara, and I am ready to do a lip look. I like the way this turned out. It's simple, it's easy, and it's beautiful. I love that gold. It is amazing. Okay, I'm going in with the lip liner from this is Vintage Cosmetics, Jessica Liebenskind, in the shade Mocha. Good and creamy. The blush I used today is from MAC Cosmetics, and the bronzer I used today is from Alamar Cosmetics. And I want to go in with a lip treatment here from Honolulu. I received some samples not too long ago, and there's 3 shades. Oops, I think I just moved the camera. There's 3 shades to choose from, and the one I want to use today is the peach pink. The peach pink. This one right here, because I think it'll go best with this look. It's got a safety seal on it. Let's sing the safety seal song. Safety seal, safety seal. We like it when the products have a safety seal. So yay for Honolulu and their safety seal. Okay. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this out. A little bit. Ooh! Did y'all see that? It flew somewhere. That little bit that was at the top, it just flew right out. It was a bubble or something. Okay. So I'm just going to put this on. It's a lip treatment, but it's tinted, and so you can use it like, you know, with a lip liner and create a lip look. And I think my mascara is running. Oh, let me dab it. My eyes are watering. I've been sneezing. I may have to put a touch of concealer right there. But anyway, very natural looking. That's what I wanted, was a natural looking lip. Kind of a nudish type lip. Maybe a little bit of moisture, a little bit of shine, a little bit of color, just a little bit. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is the finished look. The green, the gold, and the peach together. So I like it. Y'all have to let me know what you think down in the comments. And the highlighter, oh, I wanted to talk about the highlighter. The highlighter comes from this Per Dreamer Bronze and Brighten palette. The writings wore off, and those are my stickers from where I voted. So you can tell I've had this for a while, but I love it. And so anyway, this is the shade right here. It's like off-white. So I was, you know, I was going with warmer shades today, you know, like off-white, you know, the peachy, bronzy, kind of a golden color, and then of course the brassy gold, and you know, peaches, and of course that green. That green is, you know, goes really good with warmer shades. So anyway, this is the look for today, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I came back, you know, from where I had promised on using the Saharan palette. So that's 2 looks that I've done with this palette so far. And you can, the first one I did was with the black, and I can link that video at the end of this video if y'all want to see it, those of you that haven't seen it. But today I used this green. So anyway, and then of course all the other shades are really pretty warm shades, and you've got this white right here, which that's blended it out. But anyway, you can see the sheen on that white compared to the peach for like brow bone highlights and, you know, inner corner highlights. I didn't do an inner corner highlight today because my eyes are watering and there's just no point in it. So anyway, I need to use a little bit of setting spray though. I don't want to go back into MAC Fix because it's got such a powerful sprayer, and I'm already fighting with water. So let me use this one here from Item. It's called the One Hit Prime and Setting Spray. You can use it as a facial mist to refresh your makeup as well. So anyway, we'll just press that in a little bit. Okay, that is it on this video, you guys. I like the look. It's simple, it's beautiful, it's glittery, it's shiny, just the way I like it. So anyway, y'all have to let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all. God bless you today is my prayer. I'll see you next time. Bye.